Hey everyone, before I get into the actual start of the video, I want to preface the video with some words of gratitude. Major props to PC Gang and Puzzle Kingdom for making this event happen, and thanks to the following people for management and production. Thanks to the commentator duos, Dom and JJ Eastside, and Ranjin Jimothy for hyping everyone up during the event, and thanks to the following people for helping with seeding. Hey, that's me. Final thanks for QL, Stickman Comic, John Beak, Nilrem, Scon, Avilia, Vivoka, Cookie, Reneko, and so many more people for general support and enthusiasm for my performance during the event. Having said this, I'm gonna, start my video now, so yeah. Out of the top 8, Firestorm, Stickman Comic, Holy Fire, and Hummus went for a pure PC strategy, shooting more for efficiency. John Smith, QL, and Cookie went for a DPC approach, favoring speed in exchange for efficiency. I, as far as I know, was the only person to use a combination of both. Depending on the piece that I saved on third PC, I switched up the strategy that I used. The most difficult thing for everyone appeared to be recovery from a misdrop. The more mechanical players, so DPC users, had noticeably a harder time recovering from these misdrops. Generally, pure PCers had more flexibility as to how they wanted to recover. Screen watching for me had very little effect, but Torchlight made a great observation that some players may have been screen watching to see the opponent's next pieces. So that's to, decide which side to build their PCO on if one side doesn't have a solve. At heart though, this was in essence a single player 1v1 tournament, similar to the likes of NES Tetris, but, way more interesting.
Oh, that's a Stickman Comic. Oh, versus Soulfish.
Yeah, seed 2 and 3 here. Stick with seed 2.
Smallfish seed 3. Both players with some coordinated fun facts. Very cute.
Yeah, that's been happening a lot throughout this tournament.
Are we sure there's not production doing a haha?
No, everyone in PC Gaming is just a tight-knit community.
Tell them. One time I came in here and I was like, guys, I found something sick, and I got 2 responses off the cuff. One of them was man, this is super cool, and the other one was, okay, but you could have done PCO. So duality of man. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. If I was there, I would have probably been like, yeah, well, I would have just linked to a previous solution that's the exact same. Oh, we have the warm-up here.
Oh, Stickman Comic misholding there. How bad is misholding? Misholding like really bad? It feels not as bad.
Sometimes it's like the worst thing ever, and there's no recovery. And sometimes it's just, you missed the PC at worst.
Smallfish just doing this DPC as fast as they can, but now they're doing the pure PC. I don't really know what motivates a person to like switch back and forth, but it is cool.
I've played a lot of practice games with this format versus fish, and they have a pretty interesting style where like whenever they get a bad third PC, they just do DPC since it's faster for them.
Oh.
Whenever they have a nice third PC like T or O that they know they can burst out super fast, they just do that. Bring it to it here. Jigsaw from Stickman plays pretty even, and with 100% efficiency. Though Stick misses as I say that.
Yeah, both players floating that good 80%. As I say that, Stickman Comic does miss that one, but is that one of those solutions that's like super obvious, but it just like looks super cool?
It's not super intuitive at first, but once you know it, you can't forget it. It's a pretty classic PCO solve. It looks like fish here, like bursting super fast. Oh, and stick with the misdrop.
It's looking a little curtains on this one.
Yeah, and another one, 5 PCs built up. Not really much you can do there. Jesus.
3.38 PPS and 91 efficiency. or 91% efficiency on Smallfish's side.
Super fast.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
another misdrop from Stick.
But looking like a pretty decent recovery as far as recoveries seem to go.
I know PC though, and just
Ooh.
barely gets that one.
Oh,
another
getting
one?
there.
Oh wait, this is. I don't think there was a solve there, or there might have been, but it was just super hard to spot. Stick almost taking it back. That was insane.
That like, I feel like it's so interesting to see how fast these players will burst when like the situation really calls for it. And it's something that you see in like more orthodox versus play, but it's so much more obvious to the naked eye when you put it in a format like this, because it's like, oh, like this person is behind on pace, and you see them like they start cranking it.
Both these players are able to burst super fast. They both are some of the only people with the sub 25 10 PC. FS is another one. So yeah, these players can burst over 4 PPS if necessary.
It looks like Stickman Comic so far is a little bit more prone to misdropping when they go fast, whereas Smallfish seems a tad more consistent, which I think is why the score is currently Smallfish favored. But definitely like Stickman Comic no slouch. I think missing that solve because of that Z piece.
Looked like
I could be wrong,
misdrop or a mishold. Bringing
But
it back
Stickman
though.
Comic only two.
Smallfish
Only
doing
two, huh?
SDPC. Interesting choice.
Is it just like, is there a reason to ever do SDPC if you're like going? Is it just like strictly worse, but like easier to do fast?
I think it is worse. I think what might have happened is that Fish misdropped and just recovered into SDPC somehow. But yeah, Fish taking another one there, 1-3. Oh, Fish missing first and Stick getting it.
It does put Fish on the back foot, but Stickman Comic missing what I believe to be either third or second or third. I can't tell.
This is 6th, I believe, so that was probably 4th. Or no, that was 3rd. That was the 3rd. Yeah.
And now Stickman Comic is on the behind.
Fish there, like spending super long looking for the solve when I don't think there was one. That gave Stick the opportunity to gain back pace.
Oh, this is a weird looking board for Stickman, and they're just gonna abandon it, go into the next one, finding it, but still 2 behind.
Oh, and Fish is like getting into the swing of things right now. It looks like they're back on the first 3 PCs. Yeah, typically those are like some of the fastest, which it gives the opportunity to gain or to lose more pace for either player. And Stick there just not fast enough. 1-4 for Smallfish.
I think it's interesting that Smallfish has like so many. It feels like Smallfish has more like options than most others in the tournament, which like I don't really know what that means, right? Like does it matter that you can do pure PC and DPC, or like is there a better one like for every situation? But I do think it is just neat.
Oh, another misdrop. Yeah, to comment on that. Oh wait, how did Stick win that one? What?
Smallfish did a little misdrop and wasn't really able to find the recovery solve there.
Yeah, so the thing about DPC is that it's just less efficient than in pure PC. It's like I think like no miss PCs it's around 83% efficiency compared to Pure's 100. So sometimes, I mean, in theory you always want to be doing Pure, but sometimes it's just too slow.
Yeah.
Which is why you see Fish switching between it.
Oh no, Fish with the misdrop there.
Yeah, and Stick's caught up now, even ahead.
And I think Smallfish is, I think they're on like odd number, right?
30, yeah. See, this is what I was talking about earlier, like how you have to recognize when you have to do like a 3-line or a 5-line. Because if not,
Yeah.
you'll just like that, just waste a bunch of time to give your opponent the opportunity to catch up and even surpass you.
Yeah, I mean, it's like really hard to spot. It's like in versus when you think you have a PCable board, but you don't notice that you have to do it like a 3 or 5. So you just kind of like
Mhm.
skim at the bottom of the board and you go like, no PCs here. But it's you're just on that
Yeah.
copium.
Well, Stick's super ahead, but looks like they missed there. Pretty decent recovery though, but it's gonna give Fish time to get out.
hmm
What PC is that? That looked like. Oh, more misdrops from Fish. Yeah, Stick's gonna tie it up here.
Ooh, it's a rough day to be small fish when you just like misdrop huge like that. Feels really hard to get out of those, or
Yeah,
I don't know.
Fish was
Impossible
like the
seems like the right
Warriors
word.
there. Blew the 3-1 lead. But I mean that's just more of a testament to how good Stick is.
hmm
Although a lot of misdrops here. Oh wait, I didn't say that. That was super smart. And that puts them on second, I
Oh.
believe.
Yeah, Stickman Comic is making this back, only 2 behind.
Oh,
But,
spending maybe a little too much time. They put on
Mhm.
SZ fifth. This is like the worst, single hand worst situation to be in all of PCs.
Oh, the Demon PC, some might
Yeah,
even
the
say.
Demon PC. Oh,
Oh, they had
Oh.
it, right? Did they? Or was that no
that line
shape on
didn't
the...
skim.
Mhm.
The Z spin didn't skim on the left. They needed to place the O, so they need to be 1 block faster.
I see. Man, this is such an interesting format.
A little bit of lag there from Stick. Looks like they got 2 or 3 more
Mhm.
PCs in that time.
Oh, Stickman Comic with a bit of a lag no jutsu, but you know, it is what it is.
In this format, I think lag matters less than like in
Yeah,
others.
I'd
Oh,
say
that
so.
misdrop!
Oh,
Fish-
both
Stick
players?
had the
Wait,
PC.
they also passed through. Wait, what happens?
I think wait, that was like the same frame.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
looks
died
like-
on the same frame.
Looks like Fish is gonna get that one though.
Well,
Dang. Very unlucky.
well, Small Fish up 4-6. Yeah.
Yeah, either of them just could have stalled, but I guess they both took the honorable route. Maybe on accident, even.
Let Lady
Oh,
Luck
it's-
decide.
Yeah, stick with the misdrop there.
And this is one of those 3-line times. It looks like
Stick, get out.
Stick, you gotta get out of there. And it's not looking so good.
Yeah,
Small Fish taking it.
yeah, minor upset. If he's
Mhm.
taking that one. I think Stick there, just way too many misdrops. That seemed to be their main issue, just all the misdrops.
Yeah. I think trying to like I think when you know that your opponent is as fast as Small Fish is at PCs, you feel like the need to like push as hard as you can, and then you like
And then
But
Stick. Oh my god, dude, that was stressful, man, and I was even playing.
All right, Firestorm, currently reading Anxiety of Words.
By who?
I don't know. I'm Chinese. I don't want to try this one. I'm not touching that one, brother.
But Small Fish here can't decide between DPC or pure PC for the fans.
Which one's for the fans? Are they both for the fans?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like fans have a slight bias towards pure PC, but DPC can also be cool.
DPC is a cult following.
Yeah.
All right, we will be getting to the set pretty soon here.
Oh. Huge
All
raid
right.
from Selena.
Oh my god.
30,000 viewers.
330,000 viewers from Selena VT today. As we get into the set, today is Selena's birthday. If you don't, how many of you are in here? There's a lot of people in here. We got some odd 200 people in here.
I'm in here.
True. And you better say happy birthday to Selena. Today is Selena's birthday. She's a great member of the community. Does like one of the like most kind-hearted people, for sure.
Yeah.
And I know it. You know it at home, folks. So you better give Selena Like all the gratitude in the world, or else.
Mhm. Oh, wait, Fish has a pretty big lead early on here. They started with
Mhm.
DPC, then transitioned to Pure. Well, this misdrop's gonna give FS a lot of time to catch up.
FS is going so fast, but
Yeah,
Smallfish is somehow even faster. Oh, this is
both these
this is
players are.
one of those situations where Smallfish just is a little bit caught out. This misdrop has not been really doing him many favors, and Firestorm able to make back that like 4 PC deficit, taking that first round.
Mhm. That misdrop really cost Fish there. They lost all their momentum. Both players. Fish here at over 4.5 PPS with pure PC. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, dude, Firestorm forced to slow down a little, but just entering, like, the thing about FS is like all these people will have like these super like complex setups or whatever for pure PC, and FS is out here like, oh yeah, I got my PCO, I got my bots, I got my jaws on occasion, and that's it.
And sometimes they use feet or shoe.
Dude, what's up?
If-
We need a
yeah,
one of
we,
those Twitter threads about where the PC like the names came from, dude.
it was all Galactoid, dude. Just feet, jaws, legs, all Galactoid. Oh, Fish there taking another round. Not another round, their first round.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, look at these players just go so fast in the opening.
Yeah, I mean, both of these players super familiar with, especially like the early ones. Like, I'm sure there are like a trillion heuristics in Firestorm and Smallfish's brains there for like how specifically to like solve a specific bag that follows first or like follows second or whatever.
Mhm.
Both players are floating
players?
4 PPS.
Yeah. Oh my god. Fish here
This
busting out
is
the
actually
DPC.
nutty. Oh, and FS is caught with this three line thing, and this is a, oh my god, FS, no way.
Oh,
Is FS gonna be able to get out of this?
they're hanging on by a thread.
Actually, by a thread, they are so close to getting there,
Yeah,
and they're gonna be able to get
no.
there. They managed to save themselves literally by the skin of their teeth, but as they get there, Smallfish is out here sending them even more PCs, and they're back to being -4. And this one is not looking quite as fruitful, but that was a huge recovery string by FS there.
That was insane by FS, and even more insane from Fish there, just keeping up the pressure the whole way through.
Both players finding that 2-line going into this next round here.
Both back on first. I'm not sure if FS realizes it though.
FS doesn't need to realize it. FS, I'm sure, sees PCs the same way that they see like openers in Orthodox versus, where it's just like, oh, I don't really know what any of these openers are. I just kind of like make T-spins. That's how they explain it to me.
It's a super bad misdrop from Fish. Gonna cost them
Mhm.
the round. Dang, 95% efficiency there from FS.
Oh, good grace system here coming up from both sides. FS, I feel like floating this 100% efficiency, and Smallfish is very, very behind here, and it's only increasing. Caught in this 3-line thing again. Oh, finally getting
Fish
out.
out of it, though.
Smallfish is able to get this huge recovery out. So looking very possible. Only one left. FS is missing some of these PCs now, and now we're back to an even game.
It's like FS is having some troubles finding these PCs. It gets their first one in a while. Now it looks like they're back into the swing of things.
Yeah, but Smallfish is as well floating this current like probably 4 PPS pure PC, and FS is now 2 behind, just needing to make this back. Really, really crazy stuff. Dude, this is insane that FS is able to survive as long as they are. Even if they aren't able to make it out, and they are only 1 behind now. All right, and we're back.
Oh, and Fish misdropped there at the tail end of their DPC, it looked like, so giving FS time to get a lead.
And this lead is huge for FS. Though they misdrop it out, they're back into this PCO field, and Smallfish is the one caught back out now.
Oh,
Caught out
more
back.
misdrops from
Yeah.
Fish.
Flung like
Very
a fish a little
unfortunate.
bit there.
Okay, dude.
Yeah, dude, that's all I'd say.
I don't even know how I'm meant to respond to that.
They're there. It's okay. Oh, Smallfish with just keeping the S there, like in reserve for that DPC, and just able to burst it out in time to save themselves, not letting themselves do that pure PC. And now they're going back into it, I believe.
Yeah, we've seen a very interesting mix of both peer and DPC here from Smallfish.
Oh, great find from Smallfish there. Had to sit around a little bit, but it seemed worth it.
It looks like they had a slight mishap with
Oh
their
no!
their PCO, and now this misdrop's going to cost them another round.
And Firestorm pulling ahead 4-2 here. See what happens. God, both of these players they're so fast. It feels hard to like comment on any individual PC, just because anytime you say anything, it's like, oh, they're already on like the next 4. Like, oh.
Yeah. Kind of weird situation here from Smallfish. Slowing down maybe a little too much here. Yeah.
Let's see if Smallfish is able to get there. So like it feels pretty close, but I don't know. Not sure, but even still, Firestorm not finding the PC. Smallfish just entering DPC and doing one good loop there.
Jesus, look at this PPS. 4.7 from Smallfish, but it's going to cause them to misdrop.
Let's see if Smallfish is able to get out of the situation. Down by 2 PCs here. And Firestorm is cranking this out.
Oh, Smallfish is playing the pieces around. Gonna cost them another round. Match point now. Firestorm.
Firestorm on that 6-2. And it looks like slightly behind here. See if they're going to be able to make it out.
They start with like an extremely bad misdrop, but just gets out in like a very smart way, even ending in a PC here.
And Firestorm's still behind, even though they had like such a smart find out of that specific one. Let's see if they're able to make this comeback happen. Oh, that was fresh. And 2 eyepieces there for Firestorm to solve. Gonna let them start this comeback, but Smallfish is not letting them have an inch here.
It's like every time Firestorm PCs, they just sent back like 1 or 2 more.
Yeah, and it feels super hard for FS to make any amount of like meaningful progress on this comeback, because it's just like switching between 3 and 2. Let's see if FS is able to get there. Back up to 4.
Oh, Smallfish is gonna misdrop their extra 0-3rd there. Ended up pretty nicely, but that gives FS the chance they need to come back.
Yep. And Firestorm makes it back in such a clean way too. And now Smallfish is down by 3 PCs. Let's see if FS is able to extend this even further. 4 and perhaps even a 5th one coming. And this is looking very difficult for Smallfish. And Firestorm's going to take the 7-2 over Smallfish.
Yeah, despite what the score may say, that was a very close match. Every round there going the distance. Wow. That last round, the FS was like seemed to be behind by 3 or 4 the entire time. Then 1 misdrop from Smallfish just let FS get a big lead.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
a little monk, but playing against Seed 2 in losers finals seems pretty par for the course, numerically speaking, of course.
Yeah, that is how numbers work. 2 and 3 fighting for 3rd.
That's right.
Pretty accurate.
All right, we got 2 more sets, maybe 3 if we see this bracket reset here. But This is definitely gonna be another good one. Oh, Smallfish loves Stickman comic. I also love Stickman comic. Press one. if you love
I
Stickman
too
comic.
love Stickman comic. Fun fact: Stickman comic played a major role in proving if it was possible or not to infinitely PC given infinite previews, which is something I've been like looking into for years.
Years and
Uh,
years.
yeah, I think Stickman also like developed their like own form of parody specific to PCs and stuff.
Really?
'Cause, yeah, Stick has quite the brain on them.
Quite
A
the
lot of like,
noggin.
yeah, a lot
We
of
just got
theoretical knowledge
theoretical
and
knowledge
practical
and
knowledge.
practical knowledge too, showing that they
Mhm.
deserve to be in the second seed position for sure.
Yeah,
We got a warm up coming in here. In the midst, both players just kind of trading blows. Neither player really able to amass much of a lead here. As I say that, Smallfish now down 2, but this is definitely a very recoverable position, it looks like. Great stuff. Oh, Stickman comic misdropping a little bit. Oh, great
oh,
spin to get it in, but even still, this is a bit of a tough position. They are in a 3 tall position, but oh, Stickman Comic's so aware, making that into a 5 tall setup.
yeah, but I don't think they're gonna be able to find the PC here. Yeah,
Mhm.
another 3 tall situation here, super awkward, and it's gonna give Fish the warm up round.
Yeah. Fish, though, at the end of that round, definitely looking a little worse for wear, but we'll see.
Oh, also, Matt throwing out something here. Yeah, some of you in chat may have known the Apple game craze that took over the community. Stick has the world record in that, and is like it's not even close. Stick pretty smart on general.
Mhm. Dude, you could submit that to like Guinness World Records. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. Apple
and
game, dude.
Stick also has their own world record in PC mode and in Ultra.
And in Ultra. That is
Oh,
true. Smallfish here in this first round of the actual set definitely caught a little bit down and able to start clawing their way out, but they need a huge burst, and this missed PC is not going to be able to do it for Stickman
yeah.
can't take the first round. Let's see what happens
Alright.
here. Smallfish
Both
playing
players,
is a little slower than usual, but
yeah, maybe just trying to like keep up this consistency and wait for Stick to make mistakes instead of being the one making mistakes here.
yeah, it does seem like that. Smallfish going for the more mechanical DPC here. And
Mhm.
it's working, it seems like. Stickman Comic 4 PCs behind, and Smallfish picking up that round really, really well.
Yeah, I'm actually really liking that idea there from Smallfish to just like keep it at a comfortable pace, nice and consistent, because
Mhm.
they've seen all of Stick's misdrops, so maybe they're banking on that, trying to take
Yeah, for
advantage of it.
sure. Oh, and yeah, speaking of Stickman Comics, slight mistakes here. Another one brewing for them, and they're caught.
Oh,
And that Z misdrop's not doing them like no help at all. And Smallfish taking the lead here in this losers final set. And both players starting with what I think is draws.
mhm.
And both players find the 2 line. Smallfish taking a little bit longer to figure out that what I 7th? That was 7th, right?
Yeah, PSC7.
TSC
Oh,
7.
another 2 line here. But Smallfish isn't going to access since they missed that PC.
Oh
Oh, but
no,
Stickman
no,
misdrops.
Stickman! No. Okay, this is a workable position for Stickman, I think. But
Oh, Fish finds the
slight
PC. That
misdrop.
was super smart.
Slight misdrops on Stickman Comics side, just like not able to make that position back. Gonna bring us back to a tied set, and Stickman is caught once again on the back foot. What is the solve? Is this real? No way. Oh, so close to a PC there.
And they're super far behind. They're barely hanging on. They need a burst if they want to get this.
Oh, and
They're getting a bit
they're
of pace.
behind. They are gaining. just a tad, but
Oh,
it's not gonna be enough. Any amount of missed PCs there is definitely gonna give Smallfish the win. And this is 1-3 Smallfish favored here. Oh man.
right. Both players there with very similar solves.
Mm-hmm.
Stick save, yeah. I mean, I think both these players are like using the same opener and like know the same second. So at the start, it's going to be pretty even. It's just going to come down to speed mostly.
Yeah, speed, and whoever makes like the first mistake of the round is definitely gonna be on like that back foot mental. Oh, two line here
Oh,
coming out from Stick.
wait, look at this burst from Stick. This is insane speeds.
Yeah, and so much awareness from the Stickman comic, noticing that they misheld and able to get out of it. Not finding this PC, but keeping an 82% PC rate.
They're finally getting a PC after a couple misses.
We're back to
like
an even state.
It looks like Stick kind of with an awkward field state here. Not really finding any PCs.
All right, they are on this comeback here. 4 PCs down, but this is not a position that we haven't seen Stickman Comic be able to claw their way out of.
Oh, that's super
missing the
with the misstep.
No!
That's so bad. That's gonna get fished around.
It's a sad world to live in. If you're a Stickman Comic fan, that would have been like God's ambrosia of a 2-line solve there for Stickman if they were able to get there. Into this next round, though, we do see Stickman Comic again on this back foot.
His misdrops. I think
these misdrops
are the round.
Super rough.
What?
And I think that's gonna get there for Smallfish. Yeah, Smallfish now up 1-5. Stickman, huge mountain to climb.
100% efficiency versus 620. It's just super tough.
All right, and let's see if Stickman can start this comeback.
Ooh, it looks like Stick didn't spin the piece there like they wanted to, and that caused them to miss.
Oh, another miss PC. This is 5 in the bank for Smallfish.
Super smart solve though from Stick, getting back into the swing of things. Back on this jigsaw. This is what you want to see. Into the 2-line, not misdropping this time.
Yeah, TSE 7th as well. Gonna transport Stick all the way back to first. And this is what Stickman really needed here. Oh, that burst is so strong from Stickman Comic here. 3.3 PPS, but in that little thing, I don't doubt that they were at least 4 PPS. And Smallfish with this misdrop, this is looking like Stickman Comics a 1 round. 2-5.
Yeah, that's a momentum shift I think Stick needed there. It really turned it on near the end.
All right, and good jigsaw coming up from Stickman Comic. Look at this burst. I think they're starting to really feel themselves just a tad. As I say that, though, commentators curse.
This is super rough. Stick needs every single win they can get here. Only 2 rounds to go. You can't afford to make these mistakes.
Are they going to be able to get there?
Oh, not.
Yeah, the ZP's misdrop is going to do it. And Smallfish is now on match point in this loser's final set. Stickman Comic needing to take 5 in a row if we're going to be able to...
Misdrop opener.
Yeah, the misdrop opener is definitely super rough. Finding that PC, and it's going to pass through. We'll see what happens here. Probably nothing too bad coming out from this one. But Stickman is actually caught in a pretty rough position here with the 4-line, but they only have 3, and this could be it. Smallfish going to take this pretty decisive 7-2 set over Stickman Comic, cementing themselves in the loser side of Grands. Whew!
Oh my, yeah, very unfortunate end there for Stick. All his misdrops near the end, just when they got the momentum shift, another misdrop. But very unfortunate, but very well played from both players. Stick getting 3rd. Pretty good.
Off of a pretty dominant performance over Smallfish in their winner's final set, but again, like Smallfish, as we saw, pretty dominant over Stickman Comic. So we'll see if Smallfish is able to take that momentum and run with it here.
I am super excited. This is kind of poggy, as the kids would say.
It is pretty poggy-woggy in his house.
Also, it is super hot in my house right now, so I
It's
may
'cause
or may
you're
not
there,
have pants
Jimothy.
on.
What?
Oh. Anyways, these fun facts here, same as last time.
Same as last time. Honestly, one of them should be Jimothy is not wearing pants right now, which is what I heard. I heard from a little fish in the sea that Jimothy living in a very hot household right now. Physically speaking, of course.
It is 90 degrees in here,
It's 90 degrees? What is that? What is that in Celsius?
300 Celsius.
30 something?
No, 300.
Production. Are you
300
sure?
Celsius.
31? That's so hot. $36.
Okay, I didn't say 98. I just said 90.
32.2 degrees Celsius. Oh my god. Ugh. Gross. Anyways, getting into this, what I believe to be the warm up here. Firestorm is down by 3 PCs, and Small Fish is just piling on this DPC style pressure and just trying to force Firestorm into speeding up until they make a mistake. Firestorm, though, not making a mistake, and now we're back with Firestorm in the lead in the driver's seat.
Looks like Fish is in this 3-line position, not realizing it though. Okay, gets out, but might be a little too late.
This is 7 PCs down. Yeah, and FS is going to be able to get there. Taking that warm-up round with a 80% efficiency, 3.57 PPS round. That's so insane to say.
Yeah. Jesus. Alright, into the real thing now. The real deal. Fish doing DPC, it looks like. I'm curious how their mix here will pan out for them.
I think a similar strategy to their set versus Stickman comic, if it was intentional, is probably going to be fairly fruitful for them, if not a bit more of like a drawn out grind. Just have to keep that DPC train coming until FS does a bit of a oopsie, but it is harder.
Yeah.
FS is so consistent on this, as we're seeing.
Yeah, both players just
91%
perfectly
here.
even here. So FS taking a bit of a lead now.
Missing that
Fish.
PC, but finding the next one. And Smallfish, almost doing that nuke tris. You know, like when you miss a PC, but you're like, oh, this will work a nuke tris. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it looked like they were. They realized they didn't have a PC, but just were looking for a better recovery. They didn't see any recovery, so that put them in a super awkward spot and gave Firestorm the win there.
And FS here is down 1 PC, but gonna be able to neutralize that position very well. Oh, and yeah, Smallfish is still down by 1, but getting to 0, and it's definitely like a slow grind for both of these players to be able to gain any amount of traction in terms of like making advantage, for sure.
And both players are just
Did you see that?
perfectly. Yeah.
I'm getting a little
Yeah.
more desensitized to these PC fonts, but that one is never gonna get old for me. That
Yeah, it's a
Z-spin
cool-
triple
Oh, Fish here behind like
behind by
7
6, but
PCs.
yeah, not gonna be
yeah.
able to get there. FS taking this up to 2-0. This grand
Nine-
finals set, I believe, going to be a 1st to 10.
Yeah. 92% efficiency there from FS last round.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's better performance than their last PC Open. So good to see they've gotten even better, which is kind of scary
They've
to
been
say.
pushing things, definitely. I think it's really cool to see how like even like the top level people will just continue pushing the meta, just like regardless of the mode. You know, the best of the best don't sit down and just go like they stare at the mountain and they go, ah, I'm safe. They keep grinding. Because Smallfish here, even though they are down 3-0, not making these easy for FS whatsoever. Great PC from Smallfish. No.
This one shouldn't be too bad. Oh, but they miscalculated the skim there. Gonna give FS the time they need to get out. Oh, but FS misses the PC.
Oh,
Smallfish is gonna take their first round.
oh my gosh, that's a breath of fresh air, breath of relief, definitely for Smallfish there. I have no doubt that they were super scared of the FS getting out of that position, but barely like able to get there. And Smallfish is now up by 2 PCs in this round. That misdrop though. This doesn't look like the worst misdrop in the world though. Able to recover super well, and a bit of pass through happening here. FS's little misdrop gonna force them into a bit of a bad position here.
Looks like Fish. I believe this is third, so they should be pretty comfortable here going into these next few PCs. But I mean, missing quite a few in a row, giving FX the time they need to make up this deficit.
But FS is not gonna be able to get there. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the PC.
Oh no, FS with the immediate round start misdrop. We'll have to see how this one pans out for FS. This is the really tough early deficit to come out of. 3 PCs behind, but FS is the kind of the lord, the monarch of these free PC freestyle. They are free. They have style. What else is new? And FS
almost
back so fast into this gray system solve, and Smallfish with this sort of strange flat T setup upside down, and gonna cost them a lot of time as FS is starting to being able to pile on this pressure as strongly as they are.
Oh, and Fish isn't gonna find the solve there. Oh, I think they might have had a really weird solve at the end there, just not fast enough. Just taking another round. Oh, and very rough misdrop start from Fish.
Yeah, I feel like Smallfish is kind of suffering from what we described Stickman comic going through earlier in the tournament, where like the knowledge that you're playing against someone as fast as Smallfish, or in this case as fast as Firestorm, forcing you to play out of your comfort zone, forcing you to play a little bit faster than you'd like to, a little bit more like frantic, I think, than you'd want to, and it's starting to show in the amount of misdrops that Smallfish is making. But here, Smallfish return to their comfort zone with this DPC, just super fresh, and FS is down 4 right now. See if they're going to be able to make it back.
Super smart from FS for that misdrop.
Oh, they're able to
super nicely.
No way. No way. But Smallfish is still keeping it going. 5 PCs. FS is barely able to make it there, and this is not going to be able to get. They're not going to be able to get out of this, and Smallfish taking a round. Oh my god, that was so close to recovering from FS there. That was insane.
I think Fish here going to loop back to first after this, so it should be pretty comfortable. Can even possibly build up a lead. Oh, but misses that jigsaw solve.
It doesn't look like there's a solve there, and Smallfish is caught super far out, but FS's misdrops giving Smallfish the space they need to continue being in the advantage state here.
Oh, that misdrop from FS.
Is this possible? Not like it. Not liking that one. Smallfish bringing this 5-4. We are just about at the halfway point in this set. This is looking like a very close one, folks.
Yeah, it looks like Fish is here just defaulting the DPC for pretty much everything besides T. Very interesting strat. Yeah, looks like they're just trying to use the same strategy they did on Stickman comic earlier. Just keep up with the consistency and wait for your opponent to make a mistake.
The slight mistake on Smallfish's side, though, gonna give FS a lot of time to breathe.
And now Fish was in that like weird odd line position. That misdrop.
No.
They had the PC too. That's super unfortunate. Are they gonna be able to get out?
Position for Smallfish.
Another misdrop on that spell.
So close though, I think. I think just a couple of 1 or 2 fewer misdrops, and Smallfish may be able to get out of that position. But here comes the DPC from Smallfish. And FS is actually behind in pace right now. Smallfish floating that almost 4 PPS DPC, leveraging it super well against FS right now.
Yeah, and the super smart awareness there to just realize no PC and just forego it and keep going into this DPC.
I think it's so
Playing
crazy that like the Smallfish's DPC right now. It's so fast that to me it looks like when you do like the 2 spins for the S or Z in the DPC, it just like teleports in. That's how fast it's going. It's like my eyes can't keep up. And Smallfish is able to keep that DPC going for such a long time, building out a 5 PPS lead on FS, and FS not able to handle that much pressure.
Yeah, Fish is going to continue with this. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. A little bit of passer there. Looks like it's going to favor Fish slightly. Because they're in this DPC, they can comfortably know that they're going to cancel it off eventually.
Yeah, FS, a little slow on the uptake here, but oh no, the Z piece misdrop is gonna get Smallfish another round victory here. FS just kind of letting that one go.
Oh, I want to highlight that recovery there by Fish at the end, even after the round was won. Super like awkward second, and like held the extra piece throughout the entire thing and found the perfect solve that let them continue the PCs.
Really great stuff from Smallfish there. And it's continuing to be a Smallfish world, and we're just living in it as we get further and further in the set. We are tied up right now, 6-6. This is anybody's set. And FS misdropping the eyepiece, but Smallfish not able to make up those previous PCs. This is 7-6.
Yeah, Smallfish there had super smart awareness, like switching up their placement.
Wait, no, this is first to 10, folks.
It's first to 10.
Folks, this is a first to 10. The players don't know it.
Firestorm! Okay.
We're back to it. 7-6 FS favor. FS needing 3 more to win. Smallfish needing to take 4 more. This is a very close set in this first 10.
Look at this speed from Fish.
I mean, FS is very
invigorated.
Yeah, that tiny little break, maybe exactly what Smallfish needed right now. Oh, not gonna be able to find that PC, but it's no huge skin off Smallfish's back. This misdrop is definitely a bigger deal. Just gonna throw that round into the gutter, and it's 7-6 with Smallfish playing with a lot of fire right now. Let's see if they're gonna be able to get something out of here.
Yeah, look at the speed from Fish, over 4.5.
And even FS's pure PC is not able to keep up fully. They are going to be pushed up, especially with that misdrop. This is a rough position. FS forced to try their best to find a solution out of this. This is a very like wacky tobacky kind of setup here in FS's board, and Small gonna get there. 7-8, still FS favored, but Smallfish so close. Can taste victory.
I think in that round, FS spent a little too long just trying to find that PC that just wasn't there. Instead of opting to just forego it and go for the recovery. It cost them the round. Fish here with a bit of a weird field. Potential PC, that was super smart.
I think Smallfish had a DPC but couldn't find the PC. So they just like did the DPC on top.
Yeah, that's what they
did. That's super cool.
Yeah, that's what they did one of the previous rounds. Now they're just back into this DPC. And FS misdrops. It looks like this is FS's
misdrop. Definitely giving Smallfish so much time to breathe, so much space to do what Smallfish does best, which is this PC, huge PC action, big DPC coming in from Smallfish here, and it's just this consistent PC pressure onto FS's.
Going into pure PC here though.
Yeah, I like the switch up. It like switching like this sort of what could be construed as tempo, just changing it up on FS on a dime.
Yeah, this misdrop though from Fish gets out relatively quickly. Oh, but another misdrop. It looks like FS is gonna bring it back. Fish needs to get out now. Super awkward.
Smallfish is so close here. Are they going to be able to get there? This is definitely looking like a PCable field, but they're 5 PCs behind, and it's not looking so hot. FS now on match point, tournament
But
point.
they have it. They're trying to get the piece out. Oh, but
Wait,
it's just gonna
what?
be too soon because the next,
Oh,
yeah, the next PC just queued up in the time it took them to complete that one PC.
and this is tournament point for FS. Let's see if Smallfish can make this comeback. Gonna need to take 3 rounds without dropping a single one. It's possible, but it is very, very difficult. Smallfish breaking out the DPC, but the misdrop here is so rough. Let's see how Smallfish decides to recover this one. Kind of floating an STSD setup. That is not the right mode for that, but FS's pressure, 7 PCs on top of this. I think
that's gonna be
they'll do it, and FS taking PCOpen 2 over Smallfish in a 10-7 grand final set. Crazy good stuff from both players
Oh
here.
my god, both players played out of their minds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was just insane. Oh my god, dude, that was so freaking good.
I feel like watching it. I heard about it, right?
Mhm.
And I've watched small clips and I've watched like individual sets, but sitting down and watching the entire tournament, it makes you a lot more like makes you a lot more respect. You gain a lot of respect for these people and how much they've put into labbing and practicing DPC and pure PC follow-ups and setups to be able to like smack out, you know, like 100% pure PC efficiency for like a minute straight. And
Yeah,
it's stuff like that you don't really realize how much practice and effort and skill that takes until you're sat down watching PCOpen or PCOpen 2 today, and you like are absorbing what's happening. You go like, what in the flippity flop is the freaking Z spin triple PC setup that is actually like a thing. Is not just somebody like going like, I like Z spin triple and like PC, but it's like this known fact that this setup is going